what else is poppin'? The Tribeca Festival.
That's right.
It wraps up this weekend, but there's still time to check out the insurmountable talent on the big screen, like that of our next guests.
Lost Soulz is the inspiring story through the hazy lens of a musical artist who leaves behind a life he once knew for an open road of endless opportunities deep in the heart of Texas.
Yo, it's my boy Soul, young rising star, you know what I'm saying? He nice with it. Oh, yeah!
There you go, there you go, there you go. I like that. Everybody, big loco. I want to see that head shake. Let's go.
Hey, blow the candles, bro. Make a wish. A live wish, too, man. Yeah.
There it is. Lost Soulz has received rave reviews during its time at Tribeca, and this morning we are joined by Sauve Sidle and filmmaker Catherine Prepare. Hello and welcome to New York Living.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on all the things, and what a great day. We're celebrating 75 years, so thank you for being
part of the party.
being a part of our...
You came on a good day.
That's right. So, Sauve, I wanted to start with you. Before we get into the film, you were a fashionista. And you were showing up for our 75th birthday.
I appreciate that.
Tell us what you've got on over here.
Well, I got some custom jeans by my boy Shum. He's a designer that lives out here. I got the Fendi sweater and then just a little,
the belt
you know.
Too. A moment for the belt. I see the bling.
What? I love that you said your jeans are by your boy. You got to support your friends.
Yeah.
What inspires you in your fashion sense?
Everything, pretty much anything that just like looks like a certain aesthetic and just high class, or maybe it's a low class day, or maybe it's this. It's just vibes.
Okay.
Now, back to the film. You play Soul.
Yeah.
And it's loosely based, from what we understand, off of your own life and your journey. So we wonder if you might be able to walk us through a little bit of that journey, where you started, kind of what you've experienced, and what's led you to where you are right now.
Yeah, well, some of the experiences that Soul goes through throughout the movie, I've actually went through, and it's not like an actual documentary. It's like it's really a written story, but it just has similarities. But yeah,
Some similarities. And Catherine, to that point, what aspects of Sauve's life did you bring into the film? Where were you able to say, okay, I'm going to take some liberties here, or I'm going to be more true to the actual story? Because that's got to be a difficult task as a director.
Well, I met Sauve in 2016 when he was still in high school from a Craigslist post. And
not Craigslist.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Sauve told me he was going to be a famous rapper one day, and I believed him, and we made a short film together, and soon after that, Sauve moved out to LA and kind of had a whirlwind journey in LA doing music. He ended up touring with a famous rapper named Juice WRLD.
Oh, not Juice WRLD.
The one and only.
Wow.
Know him.
While he was there, he never really had like a stable home. He was like living in hotel rooms and staying on friends' couches and in friends' houses. And I think what resonated with me was just like pursuing your dream and not really having a stable home, and maybe feeling like you're on your own in the world and relying on friends to kind of be like family for you. And so that was sort of the genesis of making a film about a rapper, and then taking some of those themes from Sauve's living situation, and then also just like the importance of friends, and sometimes the friends that like you lose along the way, because the film is also about loss and just really important friendships in life.
Very.
Did she get it right?
We're giving it 2 thumbs up. So talk to us about the casting process and you know, picking the players that were going to be pieces in the fabric of what's loosely based off of his life story.
Yeah, well, it was varied. Sauve helped by introducing me to some of his musician friends.
Oh, so you were casting, you were the booker and casting
wearing
director.
many hats.
We knew we wanted to cast real musicians for the film, because the film has so many performance scenes, and musicians are so good at being able to improvise and be in front of the camera because they're already doing music videos. The producers, the Figueredo brothers, helped bring a famous musician named TDH, and he's like a famous Venezuelan Latin musician.
Right.
And while we were making the music in New York, actually, we met a group of musicians and producers, and we ended up casting 2 of those in the film, two of those guys. And then I found like 2 of the musicians on Instagram just by
I love it.
DMing them.
We've got Craigslist. We've got
The
Instagram.
gram.
I
Slide
mean,
into
this
some
is
DMs.
welcome to 2023.
Really?
But Sauve, this isn't your first film. You did a short film called Street Flame, which you also directed. What experience did you bring to that role?
Really just like learning like the gaffers, like the lighting and this. When I first started, I didn't really understand like continuity or like this has to be this way, so
Yeah.
this is this way. So
So you were learning behind the camera.
You see how much
Yeah.
work and blood, sweat, and tears goes into
Yeah.
what's
and once I learned that, it would kind of,
It all came
Pieces of
into
the puzzle.
place.
yeah, it clicked.
Did you always want to perform? Was this something that was you were like, this is what I am going to do?
Kinda. I mean, I play sports.
Sports.
Basketball and football.
Okay.
I thought I was going to the league. You know, that was my.
Okay. So
but
does this one.
I still think there's hope for me in
There's
becoming
hope.
NBA.
There's hope. There's hope. Yeah, but I guess this was actually my true calling. It's funny because my granny always would say, "You need to make music. You need to make music," and I'm like, "I'm not making music." I don't know, like what? But I guess she was right.
Yeah,
Listen, so the elders, they know best.
they do.
Yeah,
do.
they know you better than you know yourself.
I
And talk to us about your music outside of the acting, because that's kind of what led you here, essentially.
Well, I'm dropping an album after we have this whole rollout, so probably in like 2 weeks.
Awesome.
And I've been working on it for like a year. I think it's gonna be like the one that actually solidifies my name.
Wow. Wow.
Incredible. Well, congratulations and best of luck
Yeah.
I
on
appreciate
everything and all of it.
Have you been having fun at the festival? It's a whirlwind. I mean, the
Yeah.
city comes to a screeching halt. It's
The
all we
people
talk
that are-
about.
Yeah, too much.
So much fun. We have like 50 people here from like the cast and crew, so it's been like a party every
love that.
I love
every
that so
screening.
much.
And yeah, people should come to our screening tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Thank
at
you.
Village East Cinema.
Excellent.
Yes.
You got to bring your hype crew with you wherever
I
you
love
go.
it. They roll in 50 deep.
That's right.
We roll about 40.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay?
Congratulations.
Thank
I
you.
suspect this is not the last project the two of you will be working on, and we will keep our ears and eyes
2
open.
weeks for
Lost
that
Souls
album.
too.
That's right. Yes.
Love it. Lost Souls screens tomorrow evening, as we just mentioned, at Tribeca Festival at 9 p.m. at Village East by Angelica.